Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is very important. Some people will think this thing about Abo, Ika people being Igbo, Ibanke people being Igbo started today or started in 1980s. No. The history I'm about to give you, I have documents to go with it. You need to listen to this. If you know your history, no Edo people or any people will come to tell you your history. Those who are arguing and making up things are those who do not know their history. This is very important. This is documented. This is not my own arrangement. 1966, the forgotten crisis of the Ika people. You know, this is a simplified but detailed historical narrative based on October 1966 report. This has been arranged for your understanding, proper understanding. I will take them one by one. We'll start with number one, the year everything fell apart. Nigeria in 1966 was already on edge. The January coup, the July counter coup, and the waves of ethnic killings in the north had turned what was supposed to be a young, hopeful nation into a land of fear and suspicion. Among the people caught in the middle were the Ika Igbos, a subgroup of the Igbo ethnic family living in the Midwest region, today's Delta State, but sharing blood, language, and culture with Eastern Nigeria. After the massacres of Igbos in the north, hundreds of thousands fled southwards, scattering to Eastern Nigeria, Western Nigeria, and the Midwest. But safety was not guaranteed anywhere, even in the Midwest, which was supposed to be neutral. It became politically divided. Number two, the call for rescue. In early October 1966, the Eastern Nigeria branch of Ika Igbo Association sent out an urgent announcement. Their people, Ika Igbos, who had fled the north, were stranded in Oshobo in Western Nigeria, that's Yoruba part of Nigeria. They were refugees, far from home, frightened and desperate to return to safety. The association said it had received reports from Oshobo that Midwest government evacuation trucks, supposedly sent to rescue all Midwesterners, were only picking up people from Benin and Asian divisions while ignoring Ika Igbos. To the association, this was not just a logistical oversight. It looked like a political signal, a message that Ika Igbos might not be treated as full citizens of the Midwest. Number three, the Midwest government denies the charge. The Midwest government moved quickly to deny the accusation. In an official statement, they called the story false and warned that such allegations could spark unnecessary unrest in what they described as a calm and peaceful region. They claimed the truth was simple. All trucks sent to Oshobo evacuated anyone from the Midwest, regardless of origin. Secondly, refugees were taken to Benin City first, from where they would be sent to their hometowns. But in the atmosphere of 1966, official reassurances did not always calm fears. Too many people had already been betrayed or abandoned in other parts of the country. Number four, a governor's public assurance. Lieutenant Colonel David Ejo, the military governor of the Midwest, took the unusual step of addressing Eastern Nigerian residents directly. He told them, "You are safe here. All residents, whether from the Midwest or North, are protected. He even asked Easterners in the region to tell their families back east that the Midwest was not hostile to them. Why? Because he knew that rumors and fear could trigger panic. And panic could cause a mass exodus of Igbos from the Midwest, further destabilizing the region. Now, number 5, the bigger question. Where do the Ika Igbos belong? The rescue dispute was only one part of a larger political struggle. For months, the Ika Igbo Association had been pushing for a referendum to decide whether their people should join Eastern Nigeria instead of remaining in the Midwest. Their argument was based on tribal and linguistic affinity. Note these threats. Ika Igbo spoke dialects close to other dialects in Igbo language. They share traditions, marriage ties, and family links with communities in Eastern Nigeria. They felt more culturally and emotionally connected to the East than to the rest of the Midwest. The association said that if a vote were held, most Ika Igbos, especially in Abo and Asaba divisions, would support merging with the East. Number 6, arrest and rising suspicion. Tension rose further when 3 members of the Asaba Abo Division Rehabilitation Committee, a group helping refugees from the north, were arrested at Ashaka in Abo Division. The Ika Igbo Association protested to Governor Ejo, insisting that the men were on a humanitarian mission funded by private donors to help displaced Ika Igbos settle after escaping the killings in the north. To the association, the arrest looked like political intimidation. To the Midwest authorities, however, it may have been a matter of security suspicion. In that climate, every movement and meeting could be viewed as a political threat. Number 7, Memorandum for the East. Despite the tension, the Ika Igbo Association pressed on. They submitted a formal memorandum to both Governor Ejo and Nigeria's new head of state, Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon, asking for recognition of their right to join Eastern Nigeria. They also gained the backing of the Igbo branch of the Ika Igbo Association, which reaffirmed that the Ika Igbos were part of the Igbo nation and should be reunited with their brethren in the East. Number 8, why this matters in history, why it matters. This October 1966 event might seem like a small regional quarrel, but they were early warning signs of the massive ethnic and political fracture that will lead to the Nigerian Civil War, 1967 to 1970. Remember, this is pre-war activities. Now, for the Ika Igbos, note, for the Ika Igbos, it was about identity, being recognized as part of the Igbo nation. It was about safety, escaping the massacres and distrust. It was about political future, choosing which side of a soon-to-be divided country they wanted to belong. In the end, history would sweep them into the wider tragedy of the war. But in October 1966, they were still trying, through petitions, protests, and negotiations, to secure their place before the storm broke. So you see how this thing started. It wasn't something of today. No. Even before the Nigeria-Biafra war, they have stated this is who we are and this is where we want to belong. Even though all of a sudden the war happened. Thanks for watching. Please don't fail to subscribe. I am Azuka OJ, Igbo Area TV. Bye bye for now.